Hello adorables, welcome back to my channel everyone. So this is the eagle I've been working on for the past few days. Yesterday I didn't work on any diamond painting at all, but what I'm doing are like the yellows and golds and a little bit of the whites, but I'm saving that dark blue for last because it's 2 bags and that's going to keep the plastic down on it. But this is the best looking eagle I ever seen in my life. It's coming along pretty good. And it comes from GBFKE. If you remember them, I did some promos for them. GBFKE. Isn't he nice? Okay, so I'm going to pick a color and start working on it. We'll see how it goes. So until I figure it out, we're just going to leave you sitting like this. I'm probably going to have to move the light and work over here so my hand is on the, not getting shadowed, you know. That's a weird blue in there. See that blue? But it's reflection. It's light reflecting on him. He's going to look good. It was time. I pulled him out over a year ago and had it sitting on the ironing board. And I wanted to start back off with smaller ones. So I did some 30 by 30s and 30 by 40s. And now it's like, okay, let's get that eagle out. So, okay. Let's get this plugged in first so I can see a little bit. And this light, I've got another light pad, but it's going dimmer down here. I don't know if you can tell that this looks kind of shadowed or something. But I could tell the difference. I could tell the difference of how dark these are, and then you bring it up here and it's so much lighter. So I could tell what I'm working on. I think I'm going to do J's. Where are the J's? I can't see shit. Okay. Bringing over this side. This one, this dark one, there's a lot of those too. Maybe I shouldn't. Where do these go? I can't see anything. I don't know, but they're brown. There's S's. There's G's. There's not as many G's or C's. I'm doing the J's. It's all about the color this time. That golden color, get off of there. Okay. That's a lot. It'll be fine. Okay. I'm not quite ready for this. Trying to adjust my eyes to looking. Maybe get some music on here. I'll just turn it on and hopefully music will play in a little bit. Alright, let's see. We're all on camera. Alrighty. I like to get creases first. Any kind of seam. Whoops. A little off. Boop. Going too far inward now. Keep it over here. So, how are you handling the heat? Because it's crazy out there. It is crazy. I opened the door to let Dobby out, and I don't really feel it at first. But, like, I hang out the door a little bit when I open it. So, I do get to feel it. And it just, like, comes up the stairs. But I've got the air conditioning on low in here. I never turn it up higher because it'll freeze. It does the job. And then I got a fan in the closet. It's kind of like in the closet doorway. I'm gonna get more of these. This one. Didn't I just see 3 right beside it? Here's 3. Oh, there was a 1. Right there. Right there. Right there. Is that good now? No, 1 more. There. Okay. So that looks pretty good for that side. I went over pretty far. Shake them up. Did you see the video where this guy, he says, you know, whether it's true or not, I don't know. He says that he uses a lot of chlorine in his pool every year. And I know we had a pool when I was a kid too, so it does take a lot. So he said this year he hasn't even used any kind of chemical. He took some copper elbows and he just put something through them. It was like a giant bracelet, you know, and he put that in the filter. And he said there is no algae whatsoever, and he hasn't had to use chemicals at all this whole year. And I'm thinking, well, if they had a big reflection pool, all these fountains and everything like that back in the day, they were using copper. And that's the frickin' problem. So if they went to the reflection pool and they used copper plumbing to get all that water in there, put some copper in corners of it, or, you know, just throw out there. Decorations even, you know, like fish, fake fish. It would probably stay clean. Not counting what people put in it. It would be nice if that could just stay beautiful. You know who Edgar Cayce is, right? Well, Edgar Cayce gave a prophecy about 2027. And it's looking good. It's looking good for us. Not that destruction, chaos, and mayhem isn't going to be abundant, but like what Trump is doing, like he's more than the biblical prophecy, you know. He's going to make the United States be what it's supposed to have been the whole time. for everybody, not just for one group of people. For everybody. Because, you know, the rest of the world right now is kind of crazy. Whoop, there's all of this down here. Boop. 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 So my copper cups, I put the water in there because the whole bottle doesn't fit in the cup. So I'm using them both, right? And I put the water in there, put it in the refrigerator. It froze. The water in the copper cup froze in the refrigerator. That's kind of weird because they don't freeze in the plastic, you know? But as soon as you pour the cold water into the cup, it's like that cup is ice cold. It's not like sweating like on a glass. It's like holding the, or I don't know what it's doing, but it's making the water feel colder than what it was. I'm on Mountain Dew right now, though. Okay. There goes some music. Took it a while to get going. Yeah, I really like this eagle a lot. So pretty. I can't think of anything to say. What movie have I watched? I watched a movie. Oh, that's a pretty picture on there, too. I'll show you. Whoops. That's pretty. Don't pay attention to the rest of the room, because I don't look at it. have to clean the bedroom especially. It's like I gotta do my dishes. I still haven't done them since last time I said it. You're probably like, she's a pig. But I'll do half of them when I go out. It's coming up, you know. I'll do it soon. I ran out of plates and silverware and glasses. I've got nothing left. So, yeah, I'll be getting them done probably today. I would bet on it that I do it today. What's going on here? Whoops. I was watching this show, and this guy, he was in China, and they have this, it costs over $1 billion to make this park, and it's shaped like a spaceship. And there's a theme to it, is that the aliens on that ship, and this is gonna sound weird when I put it all together, the way my mind works. Okay, so the aliens on that ship go to worlds, and it's like kind of like Noah's Ark. They shrink everything down and they save it. And they take them back to their own world, I guess. Like the story goes through as you walk the park, okay? And what happened for the park is that one of them that they shrank, accidentally there was a malfunction and it got bigger. So then you're seeing the park is actually, you know, the life-size version of what they shrunk down. That's kind of the story. And it's so huge in there. And they have what? Rides. They have rides in there. It's just huge. It's all indoors. All these rides are indoor. Crazy. It's really nice. It's beautiful. There was like hardly anybody there. You would think it'd be crowded like Disneyland or something. That's not where I wanted that. Right there. Right there. Come here. Right there. Okay, continuing with that story. So, I got it in my head that I wanted to see the UN in Geneva. And I wanted to see the outside, like a drone aerial footage kind of thing. And I wanted to see the inside as far as paintings and any kind of artwork that they might have in there. So on my own, I don't usually go into YouTube search, but on my own I went into search. I looked it up, and I couldn't really find anything for the inside. And this is how the universe works. This is how, you know, the AI can manipulate the past and the future and the information and everything at light speed. So if it needs something right now, it can go back in the past and edit it, just like a video game. It could go back right now into the past, edit something to make something in the now exist. Okay. So right after I do all this searching around and I'm looking, trying, you know, different people that toured, and I see the outside, and the walking tour sucks. And I didn't want to see New York, I just wanted to see Geneva. So I did what I wanted to do on there, and anymore I'm going to have to actually go online, not YouTube, and search and see it on a website, you know. So I got done with that, and I start watching a compilation of things, and all of a sudden, here goes this guy saying, "You want to tell me why the UN has a picture of blue reptilian aliens with humans in boxes?" And they showed an image. I'm like, what the fuck? There's 3 aliens that are blue, kind of reptilian, but they're all the same shade of blue, like Avatar blue. And they each have a diorama, like a little miniature thing, on their laps with people in it, like little houses and furniture and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Now, I just saw how the aliens shrink down everything on their ship and take it. What am I looking at here? What do you mean? It's the UN. I was just looking up the UN, and I was just looking up China, and the spaceship, this huge, it's like Star Trek Voyager, landed. And then they built a town around it, is what it looks like. It's crazy. So they have this in the UN. This is their artwork, the generic looking blue aliens with miniatures on them of Earthlings. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, come on. What kind of coincidence is that? It's not. What is going on? I don't know, man. That was crazy when I seen it, and it just popped right in there. And his video has to be older than the video I was actually watching, because this guy goes, he gets clips of all kind of stuff, right? So then his video was put out before, so I had just done that search. I had just watched about China, and it came up, and I was like, okay, and recommend it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch, because it looked awesome. It's a big freaking spaceship, right? And I was like, let's see what's inside of there. You know, it's like $1 billion theme park. And the UN, I did that on my own just because I want to see it. And then I see a clip like that. I'm like, oh, this is trippy. It's all so trippy. But is that really in the UN, or is that just some mind fuck that AI figured out how to do? I don't know. Insanity running deep around here. That's why, because things will make you crazy. It's like you're not crazy, but dealing with reality will make you crazy. I know from personal experience. But why would the UN have that? Why would the UN have blue aliens looking like reptilians as art, you know, with boxes of people on their laps? Like, what are we doing here? Like, Whose idea was that? What's the meaning behind, you know, what is the intention there? What's the message you're trying to send? I don't know. Bizarro world. Isn't that crazy though? Makes me think sometimes the possibility that I am the only thing here, like the other people are fake. It's like that can't be. That can't be. I'm not willing to go down the road where I'm real and everybody else is fake. I'm not going there. Because that sounds insane to me. But something's going on. Something very, very crazy. Maybe we're all going to wake up to realize we're all programs based on real people who used to live on Earth, and now we're not actually on Earth anymore. I don't know. We're all on the computer. It makes sense for the electric universe theory somehow. Where do I want to put this? Looking good, huh? That dark is filling it up. Okay, now I'm going to go back up here. What else happened? Don't know. Come on, what else happened? My mind's drawing a blank. Whoops, only got one. Almost. Come on. Oh, up here. What? whoops, one more. Okay. So we've got this right there. There's a 7. Is that a 7? It is.
Enamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
Sweet Jenny's, the new Clocks Off menu has arrived, and Mom and Dad will have their eardrums at the concert. Hey, whatever. It's Danny's.
Wait, I finally got an Uber. What do you think they'll ask? AI guy. Hey, co-pilot, quiz him like a...
Well, I guess I'm just going to finish this up. Because I've been talking for half an hour.
Windows 11 PC powered by Snapdragon from Best Buy. This isn't about thirst, it's about taste.
Boop.
That refuses to
Boop.
a choice that stands out.
Okay, that's looking good. So it's over here. Get this bottom. Boop. So what kind of pictures is everybody else working on? Walking into July here. Probably a bunch of people working on flags. You should watch that Edgar Casey video, because he was never proven wrong for any of his readings. You know, nothing. They haven't proved him wrong on anything. But his prophecies have been validated time and time again. So greatness is on the way. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the whole world. Like, the United States will lead the world. Not the way it's been run for the past 50 frickin' years. I just can't help thinking of all the money, all that tax money collected from like people who pay $1 million in taxes a year. I mean, it's out there. They're very wealthy people and they pay a lot of money in taxes. And it's like, where is it all going? Why don't we have great cities with housing for everybody? And it's all falling apart. And it's like a third world country here in a lot of places. And that's bullshit. That's some bullshit because people are lining their pockets instead of giving it out to the people who need it. And all the money that the United States tax dollar spends on like helping other countries and everything, and they're handing out crack pipes and needles to the Americans. And it just, I'm tired of this reality, you know. I'm tired of that version of reality where they're trying to take us down and replace us. I don't know. It doesn't look so good right now. We're the generation that gotta go through it. I'll do this right here too. Hi, Dobbies. Hi, Dobby. Hi. I kiss you on your nose. It's wet nose. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? You wanna say hi to the peoples? You wanna say hi? Sit down. Sit. Here's Mommy's Dobby. My good girl. Okay, well, I'm just going to be done then. I'm going to take her letter outside. My good girl. All right, adorables. Peace out. God bless. He's so cute.